So it's been an exciting week to be in VR. That's freaking right. Guys and gals, this week has been one of my favorite weeks I've had in virtual reality in a hot minute. Now, PSVR dropped for everybody. That's right, PSVR 2 for you, PSVR 2 for you. Well, if you bought them or pre-ordered them, that is. Seems like most people managed to get them on day one, which is pretty freaking incredible, but better than that is the game catalogue. We have an insane amount of games to pick from to play, which I'm absolutely in love with. Last night we had PlayStation's first State of Play of the year, and we got a bunch of PSVR 2 content announced. So we're going to go through those today. I'm going to introduce you to those games, and then we're going to go wow as we talk about some other things. First up on the list is the Foglands. The Foglands is an atmospheric roguelike adventure where you will discover new paths and uncover old secrets, run into the unknown, fight monsters, scavenge, loot, and try to make your way back before you are swallowed by the fog. So right off the bat, I've got to say, I freaking love the art style of this. Very reminiscent of something like Arcane or something, and I'm down for that. I freaking love that show. I don't know a lot of backstory to this game, but what I do know is roguelite. I love roguelites anyway. A good way to sort of get in and not have too much depth, but have a bit of depth, you know, one of those ones. So I'm very much looking forward to this. Again, just the art style of this whole thing really attracts me to this game, and now having played on the PSVR 2, I know how well it can perform, and what you see here I feel like is what you're going to get. So I am super duper down for this. Finally, some good arse VR games. Up next we have Green Hell coming. Well, we all know what Green Hell is by this point. It's released on virtually every platform in VR and in flat, and now it's coming to PSVR 2 as well. This is a survival game at heart, and oh my, you will have to survive because it is a cruel mistress. Because my god, it just doesn't stop being so relentless. So if you're in for a good time of dying, then Green Hell will be for you. Journey to the Foundation. A galactic spy master is sent to infiltrate a group of defectors, only to uncover the dear truth that could change the course of their mission. The history. Navigate the galaxy in chaos in a journey to Foundation, based in Isaac Allman's sci-fi epic. Oh my god, this game just looks chef's kiss. So a story-driven adventure that is going to take you to places that you don't expect. Again, I absolutely love and adore the way this looks, and Foundation is honestly just such a solid thing that exists currently anyway, so I am so down for this. I cannot wait to experience it for myself. Honestly, this is why I'm in love with the fact that PlayStation is making a VR headset, and the reason is their sole focus is on what we care about: gaming, and it really just shows. Bear in mind that all these on the list today I think are PlayStation funded titles, so that means that they actually care about these enough to put money into them to see them see the light of day. And I'm just in love with this whole concept of PlayStation once again taking the crown, for me at least, in bringing us the best content. Next up we have a weird and wacky one. It is Humanity, a unique blend of puzzle solving and platformer action and mechanics. You'll have to lead a horde of ever forward marching people into the light. I don't know if that means like they're popping their clogs, I don't know, but you get to command them, turn them, jump them, float them, climb them, and much more. This looks kind of interesting. It's like a modern version of Lemmings, but kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it. It kind of looks like you might have taken LSD and played this game. I don't know. Either way, I'm very interested to try it out. Looks like one of those ones that might be technically really beautiful, so it's kind of one to really show off the headset and just kind of like, I don't know, sit down and lose yourself in for a little bit. So Humanity is definitely up there in my interested list. Last up, we have Synapse. Oh my god, this looks absolutely stunning to the eyes, man. This is coming from End Dreams. Honestly, I love this studio. They make some of the best content in VR. Fight through a hostile mindscape in an immersive next generational experience. Created exclusively for PSVR 2. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. You know why I like to hear that? Because this means that the only thing they had in mind the whole time was the PSVR 2 players, and it means it will be tuned to perfection. Oh, I'm so down for this. Turn the mind into a battlefield, unleash your inner anti-hero with brutal firepower in one hand. Oh my god. And surgeon telekinesis in the other. Oh my god. Just yes. The description alone makes me very excited. This game just looks freaking amazing. I cannot wait to experience this. And you know, when you see those powers of telekinesis in the hands, that it's about to get crazy with those haptics, with those triggers. I just freaking can't wait. I'm so excited to play this. So that pretty much brings us to the end of our new games list. Honestly, looking like some really dope titles in there. I can't wait. And it's just nice to have some things to be looking forward to in the future for the PSVR 2 as well. Right now we have plenty to play, so I'm kind of glad they're not coming out straight away. Next month we have things like Switchback coming out as well. We have a bunch of other cool titles as well that I'm really looking forward to. So a lot of hype going for me. I'm very excited. Other news, well, there's not really a lot else going on this week other than PlayStation VR 2. I've seen a lot of weird back and forwards on people's opinion on it. I feel like there's way too much fanboying going on at the moment, and that really comes from like the console wars of things where people are like, oh, PlayStation best. You know, listen, I've always owned PlayStation. Not because I don't like Xboxes, but just because it's kind of always been the console in my household. I love PlayStation. I think they're awesome. But, you know, there are great things about other things as well. So, like, let's not all just hate on something just because of the fact that we love PlayStation, okay? Let's just calm ourselves down. The other thing that I'm seeing a term thrown around quite a lot is mirror. It feels like the entire internet learned what this is. Mirror is actually a strange effect that can happen sometimes on screens. You have a bunch of different styles of this, but really, essentially, it makes it look like kind of ghosting, and I'm going to put the best representative I can find on this. I actually found this on Upload VR. And yeah, this is what it looks like. People are saying that they're getting a lot of effects of this on the PSVR 2. Personally, I haven't experienced this, so I don't know whether I am either incredibly lucky and have a good unit, or whether it's an eyesight thing. I don't know the ins and outs of this kind of thing. All I can tell you is that I haven't personally experienced it. I know a few others that haven't personally experienced it, but a few have. So yeah, it just seems like one of those things where everyone suddenly learned what a term means. But okay, anyway, we go 7 years without hearing it that much, and then all of a sudden we can't stop hearing about it. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do us for the news this week. I do have a full review coming out for the PSVR next week, so if you're interested in a genuine, honest opinion where there's no guff, I have played every single game that's out on there by the point I will have made that review, then stick around for that. Honestly, it's going to be the review that's going to tell you whether it's right for you or not, and I just want to stay as true to myself as possible. Even though PlayStation sent me out this unit, I 100% am just going to be focused on giving you my honest opinion. So if you're interested in that, make sure you smash that like button on this video, subscribe, ding that bell and all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Oh my god. Well, that's a bad guy. Can I get my gun ready? Oh my god, mate. Oh my god, 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 oh my god.